TLC's reality franchise 90 Day Fiancé has been a huge hit for several years, and while there are many shows in the genre that fans can choose from, this one is definitely memorable. While fans know that some scenes aren't totally real, there is something about the way that the franchise films that makes viewers feel like they are getting a close look at the way that the couples live. From what the cast is paid to some behind-the-scenes secrets about what filming is actually like, there are many facts about the 90 Day Fiancé franchise that only the biggest fans know about. 10. Some cast members have to sit a certain way during confessionals. From funny 90 Day Fiancé cast members to wild moments that are totally shocking, viewers know that anything can happen with this franchise. And the confessionals are a huge part of the show since this is how fans get to know the cast. According to In Touch Weekly, the female cast members are asked to sit a certain way during confessionals. Nfisa answered a fan question about why her legs were always elevated. Nfisa said, "Because producers make all women on the show sit like this, if you haven't noticed. I hate it. So uncomfortable. Somebody please tell TLC that you don't like it." 9. Nikki Cooper said a scene was staged. According to the News, David Toborowski's friend Chris Thienerman wanted a massage from Annie Suin, and Chris' wife Nikki Cooper said that wasn't real. Nikki said, "Yes, the awkward scene of Chris asking for a massage was scripted. The producer asked him to say it, and Chris had to say it more than once, because it didn't come off as natural. We were fed our lines while sitting at the table, which is why no one reacted." She said that everyone knew what would happen in the scene. 8. The show doesn't cover plane rides. Fans might wonder if TLC pays for people to fly and see their partner, as its reality stars often get free trips and other perks. It seems like the flights might be free for cast members, but that's not actually the case. According to BuzzFeed, the show doesn't pay for any plane ride, so when the cast wants to visit their partner, they have to shoulder the cost themselves. This is fascinating, since flying to another country is definitely not cheap. 7. The cast is responsible for shooting 90 Day Diaries. Fans think some 90 Day Fiancé stars deserve spin-offs, and Discovery Plus has some amazing new shows for fans of this reality franchise. According to Cinemabland.com, the cast of 90 Day Diaries are the ones shooting each episode instead of a camera crew. That's a great idea, as it allows fans to get an intimate look at the cast members they have gotten to know over the years. 6. The franchise truly stands out. Alon Orstein, the senior vice president of development and production at TLC, told Glamour that there's a reason why people care so much about the reality franchise. Orstein said, "It's become a part of the cultural zeitgeist in a major way. We have had other shows like this at TLC, but this one really resonated. This is a show that's so socially active. 5. Paola and Russ Mayfield joined because he worked with a lawyer." In the same interview with Glamour, Paola and Russ Mayfield talked about how they were cast on the show. Russ said that he began working with a lawyer to get advice about K-1 visas, and the lawyer said, "This show called and wanted to know if you would share your lives with everything going on with a K-1 visa." It's interesting to hear how some couples were cast, as there have been casting calls in the years since the show has become popular. 4. The franchise is highly rated. Fans are excited about upcoming TLC reality shows, and every 90 Day Fiancé series will always be a huge draw. According to Forbes, 2.2 million people watched August 2021 episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, and the franchise gets amazing ratings. The spin-offs have 2 million viewers each, and 3 million people tuned into Season 8 of the original series. 3. Stephanie Davidson shared how producers worked on plotlines. According to cinemablend.com, Stephanie Davidson said that her producer would ask her to say the same thing a few different ways. She said that this was to ensure that a variety of plotlines could result. She explained, after then working with 2 or 3 other producers along the way, I got to know the game. It's like, aha, they're all trying to do one another. Fans know that reality TV can follow a script and that not every scene is real, and it's interesting to learn about how producers work with the cast members. 2. Annie and David lived in a storage unit apartment. From sad 90-day fiancé moments to happiness and celebration, fans definitely see it all, including some less than ideal living conditions. Nicki Swift interviewed Annie and David and asked about when it seemed like they began living in an apartment in a storage unit. David explained, it was the manager's apartment above the office, so it was basically a studio and shared, that the windows stayed shut and the ventilation was non-existent. 1. The couples do make money. While sometimes it seems like starring on a reality TV show can be a great way to make a ton of money, that might not be the case with this show. Men's Health reported that people say different things about how much the cast of 90 Day Fiancé makes. Newsweek reported that the cast of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After are paid between $2,000 and $7,500, and it's $500 for each episode of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. Radar Online puts a cast member's salary at $14,000 for 12 episodes. It's worth nothing that only the American gets the money, though, as their partner has a K-1 visa.